Hey everyone, I'm Jenny. In this series of videos, we're going to do a Q&A on streaming data. The leaders of Estuary have been hard at work attending many podcasts around the data engineering community, sharing their valuable knowledge. You may not have caught all of the podcasts, so we're going to do a YouTube series taking the best out of these podcasts and presenting the knowledge to you in a Q&A format. If you have any questions about streaming, feel free to leave a comment and we'll try to get to it in future videos in this series. In this video, we're going to have Dave, the CEO and co-founder of Estuary, go over, for people with a technical background but not data engineers, what tech stack would you recommend, as well as how would you get started in streaming? Let's get right into it.
That's a good question. I think it sounds like a technical background means knows SQL. That's what I'd imagine.
Yeah.
And not likes to code. Because I've actually seen some industries come into data and they don't want to use Python and SQL. They want to use other types of technologies to do transformations. And that's an interesting thing that I've kind of seen a little bit more recently.
Mm-hmm.
But in general, my advice here is I guess it depends. Databricks is really great if you know how to use Spark.
Yeah.
So that's the reason to use Databricks. If you have really big data use cases and you want to be able to do that, for me, that's the reason. What I really like about Snowflake personally is just the granularity of managing it.
Yeah.
Managing costs, right? They make it really obvious around how you can do that stuff. And in a way that, even BigQuery, which I do like, doesn't, right? Like BigQuery, if you issue the wrong query, it's just going to give you the results and you're going to pay a lot of money for it. I think it's the interesting thing about it is it feels like it's a great technical solution to the problem. If you are Google and you have 11 million servers or whatever they have that are just sitting around to solve these problems at however you want, but it doesn't necessarily translate to a great customer product. I think, this is a good question. I mean, obviously, I'm a weird person to ask because we built our own streaming system for that. There's some decent managed products out there that solve specific use cases, and I would probably think about that. I'd think about what my use case was. If it's getting data from a database and putting it into somewhere, and I'm not doing any transformations or doing anything complex, I'd probably just go and use a managed product to start off. I think it takes a lot to justify the investment that you need to actually bring the entire thing in-house. And that's the thing that I'd stray away from until I really proved out that it was the right thing.
In our next Q&A video, we're going to have Phil, our VP of Engineering, go over how is idempotency implemented in streaming systems. Stay tuned, and remember, if you have any questions you would like answered, feel free to drop it in the comments. See you next time.